This is the May freshwater trout and redfin box. Let's see what we have this month. All right, I'm going to start off with the hard bodies in the box because we've got a fair few soft plastics to get through. So first off from Berkeley is the Berkeley Protect Twitch Up 45. It's a 45mm floating little minnow style jerk bait. It's going to be perfect for some of those shallower streams or flicking some of the edges in your dams, so some of your weed edges and stuff is going to be perfect as well. But obviously looking for that shallower water because this thing isn't going to dive too deep. It's going to go 1/2 meter to 1 meter. So once again, yeah, the weed edges, some of your tight structure along the edges of your impoundments, or if you're fishing a river or a creek, looking for shallower water, like your shallow streams are going to be perfect for this thing as well. If you do need to fish a bit deeper, then from Shad's Lures, we've got the Shad's Jiggin Vibe. This is actually a little tail spinner. So these things are weighted good for fishing deep. I like to fish these a lot of the time, looking for schooled up fish. Sit your boat or kayak back off of them, cast it out past them, and just do a slow to medium wind straight through the middle of them. Now, a lot of people don't think of it, but you can also fish these vertically as well. Is a wonderful way to fish these, especially in winter. When you start to get a lot of fish starting to school up, like redfin starting to school up, you can just sit on top of them if you've got a sounder and just drop it down and just slowly work it up and down. Works an absolute treat because that little tail spinner on the back is just always going to be going, flashing and vibrating. And now we get to the soft plastics. So now to suit all the soft plastics, we have included jig heads for you here. We've got the 1/810 jig heads here from the Demiki rig, which have a fantastic finish. I've got the matte black ones here. We've got nice little sort of red-green changing eyes, very attractive, but these will fit all the soft plastics that we've included here. So the first one from Brawler Baits is the Fat Boy Swim. So it's like a little grub style body, but with a paddle tail on the back of it. So essentially you're going to fish this just like a paddle tail plastic. It just gives the body a bit of a different look as opposed to some of your normal paddle tail minnow plastics that you do use. If you want to jump over to a curl tail, then we've included two different options here. So you've got the first one from Berkeley, which is the Berkeley Power Bait, the 2.5-inch power grub, and then the Fish Arrow Flash J grub in the 3-inch, so a slightly bigger profile as opposed to the Berkeley Power Bait. But two different curl tail options for you, once again, will fit these same jig heads. So that now gives you 3 different soft plastics to fish. Now obviously something like the curl tails, I do like to fish them a little bit slower because that tail is always going to be giving you a nice action even on a very, very slow retrieve. So if the fish are shut down, maybe jump over to one of the curl tails. If you're able to fish a little bit faster and you're chasing maybe a reaction bite, then the Brawler Baits Fat Boy Swim might be perfect for that one there. And that's it for the Trout and Redfin box this month. If you want to check it out or any of the others in the range, just head to www.tackleclub.com.au, pick a box that's right for you, and welcome to the club.